We one brother down. Now we have Angel Barrientes who takes on Ulises Rosales this Saturday night live in Los Angeles. Angel, how you doing?
No, I'm doing good. How are you?
Doing good. Thanks for asking. Well, we got this fight this Saturday night against Ulises Rosales. How you doing? A couple days out.
I'm feeling great, man. I'm feeling good. Just a couple pounds from weight, but we're gonna lose that today, and feeling good though.
That's the worst part, isn't it? The last couple pounds.
Hardest part is losing the weight.
A lot of people think it's even harder than most fights. Is that the truth?
Yeah, honestly, uh, well, it's not really hard for me. I only gotta lose a couple pounds, but I like to eat.
Yeah, well, let me ask you a question that you bring up a people that I know a lot of people like to ask or wonder about. You're a pound away. The weigh-ins in about 24 hours, and do you eat it all? I mean, you probably drink some water. Can you
Well,
eat it all?
yeah, I mean, you can eat a little bit. This morning I had a little bit of fruit. I'm still like 3 pounds over, so I think we work out in a little bit, so we're gonna get that off. But you can eat a little bit.
Is that where you're normally at? About 2 or 3 pounds, 24 hours. Is this the norm?
Yeah, yeah, it's pretty normal for me. I mean, that's not that much compared to some people gotta lose a lot, but
Yeah.
it's pretty easy.
Ha- has there been any horrible weight cuts yet in your first 4 or 5 fights?
No, not in pros. Nah, not so far.
You had a couple bad experiences though, in the amateurs though. It sounds
Yeah,
like.
I had to get down a little bit more than pros, so it was a little bit harder making weight.
So talk about this fight. Obviously, you're coming off, and I know you've had to ask this, you had to answer this a few times. You're coming off your first professional setback. Mindset going into a fight, has it changed because of the previous result, or is it that was just a blip on the radar, a blip in the road, and you're just past it, and that's it.
No, it's the same thing. We still got business to take care of. I went back in the gym and trained hard again, so we back even stronger, and we're just ready to get back in there. And no, nothing set me back. I'm still in the same mindset, still ready to go.
How many times, or if have you watched that fight back?
No, I haven't watched it. Whatever happened, happened. We're just moving on.
That mean there's a reason why you haven't watched it.
Yeah,
I mean, okay, gotcha. So you got this guy Rosales. He's 0-3, hungry guy. Probably wants to get his first win. Probably thinks he has you at the right spot after last fight. Probably thinks that maybe you're down on yourself or whatever.
yeah,
Is that what you think his mindset is taking this fight?
yeah, man. I'm hungrier than ever, man. It doesn't matter what they think, honestly. Like they could say whatever they want, coming off a loss, whatever they want. I'm hungrier than ever. I'm ready to get back in there. I'll fight the same dude tomorrow. So it doesn't
Hmm.
matter. Get back in there.
That's actually my next question. Somewhere down the road, somewhere down the road, is Trayvon Lawson in your future? You think?
No, of course. I definitely want to get that back. Whenever I'm ready to go back in there today. I'm always ready to get back in there. So, hopefully down the future we could line that up and get the rematch.
You're very mature, but beyond your years. A lot of people at 18 years old, and they go through what they go through. They may not have that same attitude. Where's that come from? That real positive attitude.
Yeah, I mean, I've been doing this my whole life. I've took losses before, and I know how to take them. No excuses. I went in there and I got caught and I got back up. Thought I could fight, but it is what it is. You can't sit back and complain, and whatever happened happened. So we just got to move on.
I talked to your brother about. I'm going to ask you kind of a fun opportunity that's come you and your brother's way the last few months. You guys are now models. You did the thing with the Louis Vuitton. I was actually upset to learn they didn't give you any of the free stuff.
Yeah. No, I wish they give us some free stuff. No, we went out there and did our little modeling thing for the first time, so it's cool. Me and my brother just something different than boxing, so it's good to experience some other than fighting. So it was cool.
Is that something you see yourself doing a lot of as the years go on?
Oh no, definitely. We can mix in some modeling. It's good for me and my brother's exposure, and
Mhm.
it's fun. It's different. So I'm down to do it more. So
I asked him, "Has this helped your?" This is important these days. 2 years ago, if I would have said this thing, if I would have said this question, but this is important now. Is it done well for your social media and your social media presence?
Oh yeah, of course, of course. Louis Vuitton posted us, and we got a lot of exposure from it. So it's been going good ever since we did the modeling thing. So
Your brother was kind of dismissive when I asked this question. You got a few more female followers now.
uh, yeah, I guess yeah.
So yeah. Your brother kind of gave the same answer. Didn't really want to talk about much, but I can imagine. They see you in a shoot and everything like that in a campaign, and I was saying to him years ago, they used to make a big deal when Oscar De La Hoya. He had a lot of female, fans, whatever, and obviously that helps him in marketing, whatever. That's something that's crossed the back of your mind as well.
No, of course. I mean, any kind of exposure is uh good if it's in a positive way. So it's good to get followers.
So let's get back to boxing. You're getting right back into the fire. I asked your brother the same question. You looking to do about 5 fights this year as well?
Yeah, yeah. Hopefully, we can stay busy. Probably every other month. Probably get in there a couple more fights throughout the year. So hopefully we can stay busy.
Um, how many fights? You mentioned that rematch. Would you like to maybe get that rematch in maybe one or two fights down the road, or you want to maybe
Uh,
have that something like that build?
yeah, I mean, whenever I'm down for whenever. I'm anxious to get back in there with them. So, I mean, whenever the time comes, it comes. So we're ready.
For the fans who haven't seen you fight, tell us about your fighting style.
I'm a boxer. I'm a boxer puncher. I would say. I know how to keep my distance, but if I get on the inside, I know how to work, and I got pop behind my punches, so I know how to do a little bit of everything.
How similar, I'm sure there's similarities and differences between you and Chavez. What would you say would be the similarities, or what would you say would be the differences?
I would say me and my brother kind of have a similar style. We both have the same coach, our dad, so uh, we're both similar in the way we fight, kind of. But my brother, he likes to sit on the inside a little bit more than I do. I'll sit on the inside whenever I feel like it. He tries to get on the body a little bit more than I do. So we have a little bit different, but for the most part, we're kind of similar. We got a coach, so.
How much you guys spar a lot with each other?
Nah, we do drills and stuff, but our dad don't really let us spar like that 'cause
Gotcha.
it's hard.
Again, I got you, and I figure, a lot of times you're looking for good sparring partners going to elevate you. When you have two high level guys from the same family, twins, you figure you would at least get a couple rounds in here. I mean, you guys have sparred though in the past, have
No,
you?
we spar, but my dad says we go too hard on each other that we're brothers and we shouldn't go that hard. So we be trying to kill each other in there. So
Well, I was gonna say all brothers fight. All brothers fight. So you guys probably fight more outside the ring than you probably do with each other inside the ring.
yeah, yeah, we fight a lot outside.
Gotcha. Well, what do you want to say to the fans out there before we see you this Saturday night back in the ring? Omar Rosales, you looking to put loss number 4 in his thing. Is a knockout important for you? I mean, obviously your confidence is still really high, but is it you feel a stoppage win is imperative? You look at his record; he's 0-3. You feel you got to maybe stop him to really continue that making statements.
No, of course, we're going out there, doing our thing. But if a stoppage comes and knockout comes, then it's gonna come. We're not looking for it, but if it comes, of course, we're gonna try to get him out of there.
And I said to your brother, for the people who want to add to your ever growing social media following, where do we find you?
Oh yeah, you can follow me on Instagram at Angel L Barrientes and Twitter. I think it's Angel X 702, and look me up, just Angel Barrientes. So
See, I like your brother better for one reason now, because he's just Chavez Barrientes on the Instagram, whatever. You don't have to you know, you got all the extra stuff going on.
and now I tried to put but I guess it's another Angel Barrientes. So I don't know.
Oh, okay. All right. I stand. I like both of you guys. I'm just saying. I just don't understand some of these people. Their name can be, Frank Jones, but it's like Frank 26894. The man, whatever. I mean, it's tough to find. Tough to find people like that.
Yeah, I Barrientes. I don't know.
There you go. Well, we look forward to seeing you in the ring this Saturday night. Looking to see you get right back in the WinCon with a great performance, and I'm sure we'll be seeing that. Thank you very much for a few
Yep.
times, and best of luck, and we'll talk to you along the way.